Yeah, I got it. All right, y'all, we're gonna get started. So welcome to the Econ Club. Thank you all for coming. If you just came in, we have pizza along the wall, so help yourself. So today we're going to, this is our agenda. So we're gonna do an introduction of the officers. We're gonna introduce each other because there's lots of new faces here. We're going to talk about kind of what the Econ Club's about, some of the things we've done in the past, some of the things we're hoping to do in the future. We're going to talk about the stock market game, which is coming up. We're going to talk about membership. We're going to touch on the Econ Minor. And then finally, we're going to play a Kahoot. So pay attention during the presentation. Sound good? Okay. So my name is Tyler Stoeger. I'm the president. We also have our vice president here, Jake. And then our treasurer, Matthew, couldn't be here tonight. And then our marketing director is Farida. So we have one position open for secretary. So if you guys are interested, please let me know. We also are in desperate need of officers for next year. I'm a senior, Farida's a senior, Matthew's a senior, and so Jake is going to need some help next year. So if you guys are interested, and you don't have to let me know today, but if you become interested sometime during the year, please let me know and we can start onboarding you into that. So as I said, lots of new faces here, which is awesome. I'm very happy to see that. So we're going to introduce each other. Sorry. What we're going to do is we're going to say our name, our major and minors. We're going to say whether we're a freshman or a senior or anywhere in between. And then we're going to say one interesting fact about yourself. So I'll go first. My name is Tyler Stoeger. I am a finance major. I've got minors in applied mathematics and economics. I'm a senior. And one interesting fact about myself, I went to high school in Texas. So who wants to go next? All right. We'll go with Kristlyn and then we'll go up and down the rows. You don't have to stand up if you don't.
My name is Kristlyn. My major is physical science with a concentration in forensic science. I am a junior. And one interesting thing about me.
All right, thank you.
That she decided to pursue Econ Minor.
All right, my name is Hannah. I'm a nursing major. I'm a junior, and one interesting thing about me is that I was and I've got to.
Hello everyone, my name is Farida. I'm a business analytics major, economics and entrepreneurship minor. This is my senior year. Last year, I'm graduating this May. And one interesting fact about me that I came here 3 years ago from Russia.
Hello everyone, my name is Wendy. I am a physical science major with a concentration in environmental science. I'm a senior, and one interesting fact about me is that after working for many years in Chicago, I decided to quit my job and pursue my degree in science with regards to environmental.
I'm a human resource management major. I have not decided on my minor yet. I'm a freshman, and my interesting fact is I decided to stay up.
There you go.
Okay, my name is Amlan Mitra. I'm a professor of economics. And Blake is in my class, actually. He's very active. I'm so glad that so many students came here, and I think I'm looking forward for your support, Tyler and Jake and Frida and Wendy, they are all, they'll be able to help you. And I think cryptocurrency is good, but we need to keep an eye on that.
Dr. Mitra is our,
It's not doing good today.
My first one.
Dr. Mitra is our club advisor. So he's very supportive of us. We really appreciate it. All right, you're up.
My name's Luke. I'm a technical here, major. I'm a sophomore. My name is August. I'm a finance major. I'm a junior. And I'm not feeling very creative right now, so the pizza was really good. That's good stuff. I enjoyed the pizza. Hello, my name is Elijah Repke. I'm actually a graduate student. I'm in industrial engineering and global management, as well as Six Sigma. And I invest in the market.
What's your biggest position?
Yeah.
Don't get started.
I'm good. I'm good.
That's what I mean.
My name is Jacob. My major is marketing. I'm a senior as well. And I guess the interesting fact is I work all the time and I'm an insurance agent / professional singer.
Oh.
That's it for me.
My name is Sebastian. I'm senior, majoring in computer information technology and minoring in economics. One interesting fact is
My name is Nico Kritikos. My major is marketing, and I will be graduating this December. One interesting fact about me is last week I got stung by a bee in my throat. And it was not fun, but that's about it.
Sounds like something.
Why not plug your blog?
Do what?
Your blog.
My blog? Yeah. What blog?
Plug it.
No.
You got a blog?
All right, I'm Blake. I'm a mechanical engineering major. I'm a junior, and my friend's got like a stew set up, so we like making dummy tracks sometimes.
Hello, everybody. My name is Angel. I'm a finance major. I'm a freshman. And one interesting fact about myself is I'm in Marine Reserves.
Oh, great.
Well, I'm Trevor. My major is undecided right now. I'm a freshman, and one interesting fact, I'm 6'5".
So my name is April. I'm a finance and accounting major. Hi. And I'm a minor in Spanish, and then I'm a sophomore. And my interesting fact is that I'm real estate.
You're what?
I'm a real estate.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I'm on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Okay, hi, I'm an Aries. I'm an Aries. My major is together here. I'm minoring in civil engineering and applied mathematics. I'm a senior, and one interesting fact about me is that I once got stung by a jellyfish. Yeah, that was funny.
That's cool. Yeah, we all know that. Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Jake Durkis. I'm currently majoring in mechanical engineering technology. I have no minors. I'm a junior. One interesting fact about myself, I'm currently the student government vice president. So any complaints about the college, let me know and I'll fix them for you.
All right, thank you all. So about the Econ Club. So our mission is to raise general awareness and understanding of economic issues and concepts by educating our members and providing them with a forum for economic discussion, research, and then local and global engagement. And so we do this through general meetings. We do this through special events, trips, research projects, speaker events, etc. So some of the things we've done. This was 2 years ago now, but we had a event on the economics in Northwest Indiana at the Mascot Hall of Fame in Whiting. Fun fact, the guy in the middle there with the crazy suit, that was the mayor of Whiting. Then he got charged with wire fraud and tax fraud, and now he's no longer the mayor. So yeah,
That's very Lake County, by the way.
How much, what was this on?
it was about $250,000.
So this is fair change.
Yeah, he was stealing from his campaign, so I think gambling, I think so.
Didn't you spend all that money the same day, you know?
Yeah, I don't know the full story, but yeah, fun fact. So yeah, that was 2 years ago, back when we had in-person events, and then COVID hit. One of the things we did last semester, the club, a couple club members, we did some research. We got together and we did an independent study for credit. And we looked at the budget model here at PNW. And so we did our research project and then we presented it at the 2021 Days of Discovery and we won 3rd place. So that was pretty cool. That is an option available to Econ Club members. If you guys are interested and you have a topic that you want to research, we can set up research projects. Our econ professors here are very supportive and that's great. So yeah, if there's something you're interested in, let us know. So that's us. That's what's our team. Taylor was our last president, and then Herman, you couldn't be with us. We had a class. So yeah. We had a award ceremony at the end of the year. So by coming to meetings and participating, you're eligible for our little internal awards. So like last year, I won Trivia Master for winning all our trivia games at the end. So yeah, if you guys show up and participate, you could get an award at the end of the year. And then we had some movie nights last year. Last year we watched The Informant and The Wolf of Wall Street. So we're planning some movie nights again for this semester or for this year. We don't know what we're watching yet. We try to keep it economic themed, roughly. So yeah, we'll be voting on movies later in the semester if you guys are interested in that.
Does it have to be in that game?
No, it doesn't.
That name is not, I know.
And then one of the things we started last semester was the stock market game. So that was a big success, we thought. So we are going to continue it this year, and I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. But these were our winners last semester. And so if you win, you're eligible for prizes. So it's pretty cool.
Tyler,
Yes,
did
Dr.
you know that the College of Technology, at least a couple of students are actually doing the same thing, but their focus is on the cryptocurrency and they are looking for an advisor, and I was contacted and I declined.
Well, thank you.
We should plan something.
So I don't know if Jim is aware of that.
I'm not, we're about to go to trademark court, I think, for that, because it's kind of our baby here, but that's interesting. I didn't know about it.
I didn't let the students know that we already have this and we can join. So.
That's probably the first time
Yeah, he got lucky with GameStop. And then got 127% return. We were all kind of salty, so, but I think he graduated.
Doesn't look good to show up as Howard.
No, I was somewhere near the bottom.
Don't look good. Tyler, is a Kosh still in the club?
Technically, yes. Do you know? Yeah. He hasn't been to our meeting in a while. Yeah, you should tell him to come.
Okay.
Harass him a little bit.
It's on a different app this year, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be talking about it in a second. So what we're planning to do. So these are our upcoming events. None of the dates are right. Well, today's date is right. But we're gonna update this, but the general topics and what we're gonna do is correct. So you can see October 22nd, we have the Chicago trip plan. We're still waiting on that. Lots of places are closed due to COVID. So some of our trips might get bumped to the spring. But we're gonna do our best. And then at the end of the semester will be our movie night, and that will also be when the stock market game is over. And so it will be a combined movie night / awards for the stock market game. But yeah, we will be updating this and then we will be sending it back out. This is the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago. That's one of the places we were thinking about going. The other one is SIBO, which is Options Exchange, also in Chicago. But again, got my fingers crossed that they'll be open, but that's not really something we can control. So we'll let you guys know. So the stock market game, I know at least some of you guys are interested in that. How many people have signed up for the stock market game? Okay. Better question. How many of you have not signed up for the stock market game, but would like to? All right. So you three come and see me when we're done and I'll get you registered. So yes, last semester we did a stock market game using a free service through Investopedia. This year we're spicing it up again a bit, and we're going to be using WealthBase. WealthBase, they have an app, so that's nice. That's an improvement over our last game. They're real time. That's also nice, and you can trade cryptos. So if you're into that, cool. So you can trade through either your phone or you can also go online, just like the last game. So the game's going to start. That's how it works. Next Monday, we have another meeting. It will be virtual. It will run from 8 to 9, and it will be on Zoom, and I'll record it. So if you guys can't make it, that's fine. I'm going to be going through WealthBase and kind of basic options it has. Then the following morning, when the market's open, that's when the game will start. And the game will run 10 weeks and it will end December 7th. And so you get $100, and whoever has the most money at the end is the people are the top 3 or 5. We haven't decided yet. Those are the people who will win.
So we get $100?
$100,000. Yeah.
You say we can treat crypto as part of it.
Yeah.
Penny stocks?
Yeah. So, and then with the crypto, you can trade on the weekend. So you can trade crypto anytime. So
You guys enable ETFs as well?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. With you can't do options, but last semester when we did it, no one really played with options anyway. So
Akash did for sure.
yeah. So so yeah. So we will be sending out more reminders, and I'll be sending out information this week about how that's all going to work. And this is our flyer for that. It was supposed to go out on the Student Life email today, but they didn't like us apparently. So I'll have to email them. It will be out there eventually. So let's talk about membership. So our club is open to anyone. You guys can just come and show up like you guys have. You don't have to sign up for anything. We don't charge any dues or anything like that. To be considered an active member, though, you have to go to 2 meetings and 1 event per semester, right? So this counts as a meeting. Participating in the stock market game, that counts as an event. Going on a field trip, that counts as an event. We're gonna have research nights later in the year, that counts as an event. And so if you're an active member, you are eligible for internal awards. So like our award ceremony at the end of the year. There's internship opportunities. There's research opportunities, both independent and with the professor. Then you also get club merchandise. So the officers were all repping Econ Club hoodies. I've actually got the Econ Club t-shirt on. So we have lots of merchandise to give out, but we'd like you to come to more than 1 meeting. This is the Econ Club. There is no free lunch. So, oh, except for the pizza. Dr. Mitra, is this still a thing?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I just want to make sure. So one of the things that we offer, Dr. Mitra knows the people at the Calumet City Community and Economic Development Department. And so if you guys are interested, there are internships available in community and business outreach, economic development and technical internships, communications and marketing, and then public policy. So yes.
Now we have another city, South Village,
Okay.
which is further south. And the person actually was in Calumet City, but he moved to South Village.
Okay.
And he told me that he also encouraged internship. So steady.
Okay. So if that is something that any of you are interested in, you can either email me or you can even email Dr. Mitra. Oh no, you can email me and then I will figure that out for you. Never mind. Don't email Dr. Mitra. So yes. So now I'm going to plug the Econ Minor. So the Econ Minor is a 15 credit minor. You have to take microeconomics and macroeconomics. How many of you are College of Business students? All right, so you guys have to take micro and macro anyway. And so for the College of Business students, it's just 3 more courses after that. For those of you that are not College of Business students, micro and macro are still very useful classes. So I highly encourage the Econ Minor if you don't have a minor, or you want to add a second minor or a third minor. It's a good way to get an understanding of economics and its applications. Even if you're not in business or economics, it's applicable to your field outside of those disciplines. So yeah, and it looks good on a resume. And you get a particular way of thinking about the world that I think is useful. So yeah. All right, these are some of our social medias. So we have newly made an Instagram. We are at Econ Club, so go follow us. We also have a LinkedIn group. And then we have a YouTube channel that we upload meetings on. This meeting will be uploaded on our YouTube channel. I'm recording it right now. Hopefully it's picking up my voice. We also have a Facebook. So I think our Facebook's in Russian. Frida, was this you? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, if you want to get in contact with us, we have a new club email. We are club@kw.edu, and that just automatically gets forwarded to me, so I'll see it right away. You can also just email me directly. And then those are the links for our LinkedIn and our Instagram. I'm assuming since you all are all here, you are on our mailing list. Is there anyone who's not on our mailing list? Would you like to be on our mailing list? Yeah. So again, see me at the end and then, yes, Dr. Major.
Could you please include Professor McGrath also and show?
Azizi's on there, McGrath I added back on.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So yes. Does anyone have any questions? Wow, I must have done a really good presentation. No questions? All right, cool. Oh, okay, yeah.
Still sort of thinking, but you have like a flyer for the Econ Minor, economics minor? Or
We
like, can
do.
you email that to us by any chance?
Yeah, I can put out an email with the, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
The dates that were wrong, is there a place that they have not corrected?
Not yet. I'm gonna go over some of our next dates
Okay.
right at the end here. But yeah, we're gonna update.
Is there gonna be pizza or or is it switched?
So our meeting budget was cut, all right? So we have money, but it's not in the meeting budget pot.
I was just joking.
Well,
No, it's one of the things that the class will do is talk about the budget offs. It's very important that we
Yeah.
have transparency. So there's nothing wrong in asking those questions. And
so we're gonna have an officer meeting and we're gonna talk about it. We actually, that was kind of a steal. We got a good deal with it. But yes, you want to talk about the pizza budget? You can talk to me after. Yes.
Where do we get to buy that nice econ merch?
So we actually give our merch out for free. I have entertained there. I talked to some sales rep last week about maybe setting up like an online store, but there's a minimum order for those. So that's another thing I have to talk about with the officers and Dr. Mitra. Because we don't want to get screwed over with the minimums.
And if I can quickly add, if there's any types of merch that you would like to see our logo slapped on, like such as a beanie or any sort of fanny patch, just let Tyler know. That way because right now, what have we got? Hoodies, t-shirts, and mugs.
Yeah, and we got a whole bunch of stuff, but yeah. So we'll get back to you on that. Yes.
So, what are like some of the biggest things you hope to like either show us or maybe something we like, or one of the greatest things we can maybe expect to learn from this semester through the book?
Yeah, good question. So the goal of the stock market game, right, is not just to play games. We want to get you basically a foundation of the crash course of the stock market, because investing is an important part for saving up for retirement and economic stability throughout your life. And so the stock market game is kind of a safe place to learn those things. At our general meetings, we'll typically have a topic, and then one of us will present on the topic. So the next meeting, I'm going to be talking about environmental econ. Some of the meetings we had last semester, I gave a presentation on NFTs. What else? What was another presentation?
COVID impact.
Oh yeah, the COVID impact. Yep. So yeah, we kind of, and we also try to stay relevant to what's going on in the world at the moment. So like when I gave the NFT presentation, that was when all those JPEGs were selling for several millions of dollars. And so the goal is to learn economics, but also like economics applicable to the times. Yes.
I'm gonna get really nerdy here for a second. Do you guys pay attention to things like Federal Reserve meetings and those kind of things?
Yes, we don't always talk about those things though. But yeah, I follow what's going on with the Federal Reserve.
One of the things that we always encourage from the members, the students, is to come up with your ideas. And I think we will, deal with those things, and we will. So you can be a presenter maybe on something that is interesting to you. So the Federal Reserve is very important, yes, and that is the reason why we have a trip to the Federal Reserve also. So yeah.
Yeah, if there's a subject that you're passionate about and it's economics related and you can give 20 to 30-minute presentation on it, yeah, let me know, because that's less work. I have to do. So, because I make most of the presentations. So yes, if you want to talk about those kinds of things and you want to make a presentation about it, be
And
my
you can
guest.
also invite speakers. If you know someone who is expert on these things, then always do that. I mean, obviously, we will have some limitations in terms of the number of events, but I think the events updates can be flexible based on your interest.
Yeah.
So one of the things that we try to pursue is not just limit ourselves to the textbook. Our objective is to go beyond. So whenever you get a chance of what the Econ 322 class is doing, they are applying their stuff in the region. They are talking about public policy, they're talking about how economic theories can be implemented in the region. So it's always good to sit in the classroom and get the lecture from a professor from the textbook. But we need to go beyond that. But that is the most difficult part. The most difficult part, even the students like it, is when it comes to the real world applications, they want to know about it, but the real world is very complex. So we have to understand that. So that is the part of the thing that I think is very important in the economics class. And I think that, I'm sorry, I will leave. So, but Tyler and Jake and Frida, they are into these things. I'm so happy to have these leaders. So, and it's a good thing for your resume.
Any other questions?
I have a question.
Yeah.
So for the people that know nothing about anything, are we gonna be able to follow along, or?
Yeah, so when we present it, we try to make it as accessible as possible. So we're not talking in crazy jargon, or we try to explain the concepts and theories behind everything. So yes, you will be able to follow. Yes.
At the same hand, will you be able to provide me maybe advanced meetings as well?
What do you mean by advanced meetings?
Maybe for.
Not beginner stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we get pretty in depth with some of our topics. So yeah, because it will be like a topic, but we'll just talk about it for 30 minutes. So, and then we include sources. So if I give a presentation, it's not, you want to learn more, I'll give you the sources and you can go ham. Any other questions?
Will we also be having debates? Because obviously there's a lot of different heated.
Yeah, so we'll give a topic, and lots of times there will be some discussion, because there's things in economics that are pretty controversial. So yes, we will debate in here if people are comfortable with that. Any other questions? All right, well, if you think of something, let me know after the meeting. So our upcoming meetings and events, I did say that our flyer is no longer accurate. But next Monday, like I said, from 8 to 9 on Zoom, I will be giving a presentation on the stock market game basics. So an intro to wealth-based, and then an overview of the things you can do on wealth-based. It might not take that full hour, we'll see. Then starting the following morning, the stock market game begins. And you guys will be free to trade on there until December 7th. And then the next meeting will take place the second week of October. It will either be a Monday or a Wednesday. I need to talk to my officers about that. So, yeah, that's what's upcoming. Yes,
How will we get the link?
the link for the Zoom. I will send it out through the mailing list. What will happen is the people who are registered for the game, some of them aren't on the mailing list. And so, but I collect all your emails. So I'll send out an email through that the day of, or maybe a couple hours before. Any final questions? All right, cool. Now we're gonna play a game to see how well you guys were listening. Thank you, Dr. Mitra.
For every subject, we have a little also award to the leader. We have a $5 gift card to Amazon. So each student is like, if you win it. Don't send jokes. Last time, I got $80
I was like, we're gonna lose. Hold on a second.